Good morning, everyone. Welcome back if you've been here before. And if you're new here, thank you for joining me today. Today's going to be a tiny bit different, not a lot. I'm just going to, sorry, I'm just going to go over something that I'm thinking about doing for my channel. Something that I asked a couple of people, and then I got on to the internet and I asked AI, what is it that would be a good plan for me and my channel? So I came up with to focus on hand quilting. So I'm going to do a 30-day challenge, and starting August 31st, which actually is a Sunday, but I'm going to post a video starting out on the journey and going through, showing the growth of myself, because it's something that I've not really done before. I mean, I've done quilting, I've done hand sewing, but I haven't really actually done a quilt. So that's going to be a new venture for me, and I want to take you guys along with me. And if you're willing to jump in and do the challenge with me, that would be great. But I just want to challenge myself more than anything else, to do this. And then let's see. So I'm gonna let's see how a daily habit can transform my art. It's what the focus is. And I'm gonna take a documentation of a 30-day quilting challenge, showcasing the growth, overcoming hurdles, and final piece created during the month. So we'll see how far I get. I'm just gonna do a small piece. I was considering doing like a lap quilt, but I think if I start out small, and it's doable for me, it won't be too overwhelming. And then maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll add on to it in the coming months. So hopefully, maybe by Christmas, maybe by Christmas I'll actually have a full-size lap quilt that I can use to cover up with, because it gets pretty chilly here, so in the winter time. So that's what I plan. And then so my challenge is not just for myself, but for my audience. If anybody's watching this and wants to join in, I haven't created a hashtag or anything like that. I don't even know how to do any of that kind of stuff. I guess you just do it. You just add it to your channel, which is fine. I could do that. Maybe I will. So, but this today, I just wanted to give y'all an idea of what I'm planning to do. Like I said, I'm going to film some of it possibly today, and then sorry about the fire trucks. Yeah, I live right down the street from a fire station. So yeah, I deal with that all day. So anyway, yeah, so I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge my audience and see if it's something that people are interested in, and go from there. Apparently my Kawandi did well. I have quite a few views on that video. So if you're interested, it'll be on my channel. You can check on that. I don't have a playlist or anything like that started, because this is like my 5th video, maybe 6th. I don't know. I can't count now. I'll have to write it down. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and let's see here. What else? Did I have any other notes? I just use what you have. Use the tools that you have. Don't go out and buy anything. If you have thread and you have some scraps of fabric, if you have some old sheets, pillowcases, stuff like that you don't use anymore, and you don't mind tearing those up, those would be fine. You can use those. I don't have a lot. I do have some, because my brother sent me a big old box of material, fabric. I had asked him if he could keep an eye out. He works at a thrift store, so I thought, if you come across something that looks interesting, or some cotton fabrics, to send them my way. I'm going to start trying to do some quilting. So he did that. So I've got I got a little bit. And then of course I've ordered some too. So, but I don't want anybody to go out and buy a bunch of stuff if you don't have, the things that you need. I would suggest, if you don't have anything, to, ask friends, ask family members if they have anything. Go to your secondhand store, your thrift stores, and see if you can, find stuff there. Look for old, old sheets or whatever that that don't cost a lot of money. Usually, if you go to a thrift store, you can buy one for a couple of dollars. So if that's something that's of interest to anybody, please, I'd love to have you to check in. I do have an Instagram account, but again, I don't get on there very much, and it's just under my name. I'll have to see if I can figure out how to link that on my channel, so that if you want to post something, you can post it there. Because I haven't started any kind of like community or anything like that. I don't generally get on Facebook. It's not really a thing for me. Again, I do have a channel, but I don't get on there very much. So maybe after I grow a little bit, I can create more channels and that kind of thing to so that people can post on there. Anyway, so that's what my plan is. We're about 7 minutes now, so I don't want to make this too long. But yeah, so I did do some research on the Kawandi, and there's a few crafters out there in the YouTube land. I know I've mentioned Jerry Bellini. She's got one. Rashimi Pratap. She's another one. Marion's World is another channel, and you can go into, I think you can just Google the Squamish Quilter's Guide. I think it's a book. So yeah, you just go on to YouTube and look for channels and just put in Kawandi quilting if that's something that you're interested in. There's a lot out there. I'm not going to focus on Kawandi. I don't think. I might do, my thought was going towards the crumb quilting maybe. That was something that would be simple. Again, it's just using scraps. So that was a thought, because I did watch a few quilting channels and they're very precise, and maybe in time I will get there, but I'm not there. So I think I'm going to start out easy. I think that's the best way to do it, and just get that perfected. Like I said, I've never really done quilting, and I want to do it by hand. I think that's a good thing to do. I've done slow stitching, and that's always really a good thing to get started with. So if it's something that, even if you just want to do, just do some slow stitching, that's a good place to start. I did set up my sewing machine, and I changed the thread and stuff. I haven't tried it out. I think I'll do that today and test it on some fabrics and see how it goes. I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with my sewing machine. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't, it's not fun. It gets to be extremely frustrating, and I don't want to be frustrated doing this. I want to have fun. So that is it for today. So like I said, I'm going to start my quilting specifically on August 31st for the month of September, and by the end of September I'm hoping that I'll have something to show for it. So I'm challenging myself to do something every day, even if it's only 5 minutes, to just sit down and do some stitching on one project, and just focus on that and nothing else. And that's gonna be a challenge for me itself. So anyway, I hope you'll join me. Please leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all of those things. And again, my name is Sunday. Welcome to Sunny's Journey. I'm glad you're here, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you very much. All right, take care. Bye-bye.